What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at Dealer Auto Auction here in Oklahoma City. We're going to get ourselves into some of these vehicles and see if we can find anything we might want to buy and bring to the channel. So I'm going to start with one of my favorite work trucks, a GMC Denali, 2016 Denali with 150,000 miles on the odometer. Now I looked at this and I thought, okay, I might have just found something that I'm interested in right off the bat, man. I walked by it and somehow missed it when I was filming earlier. And I was walking back and I saw it and I said, how did I miss this? I don't know, it looks like it's got good tires. The body's in relatively good shape. I mean, a few bumps and bruises here and there, but that's to be expected for something that's older, especially with 150,000 miles. You got the power running boards. I love the Denali and I love this color. This is gonna be one of those, you love it or you hate it. This is, what would you call this? Is this a cappuccino color? It's a very light brown, maybe dark tan. This is beautiful, man. So the first thing I did before I even started the video is I pulled up the book value on this wholesale.
Here's what I found.
Shut up, Siri. Jeez, power liftgate switch is off. Well, that's cool. I don't care about any of that. Can we turn this AC down a little bit so it's not so loud? There we go. Do we have cooled seats? We do, don't we? Oh man, yes. Heated seats, wait. Cooled seats, okay. So I pulled up the book value on this. That's a suspension issue. Service keyless system. Okay. Tire monitor system, fuel low, add air, service suspension. Oh boy. That's one you probably don't want to mess with on this, ladies and gentlemen. This has the MagneRide suspension. Yep, that magnetic suspension. I guarantee you that is not cheap to fix at all. But anyway, I looked up the book value on this and I was a little shocked. 150,000 miles. It's a 2016. I mean, this is an older truck. I thought for sure it was worth less than what it is, but let's pop the hood real quick. Seems to be running fine. 20 grand. 20 grand, and that's in fair condition. All right, not good condition, fair condition. $20,000 for this. So I'm just kind of like, what? I don't know about all that, man. I mean, it sounds good. I hear a slight vacuum leak, actually. Do you hear that? Maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on this side. Slight hissing, whistling. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't even think I want to drive this one. $20,000, just for something this old with this many miles. I mean, I know it's nice, you know, it's nice, but let's not forget this engine, the 6.2. This thing is notorious. It's not just the 6.2. It's pretty much every V8 that GM makes from this era. Kind of notorious for major internal engine problems, you know, and you just never know when it's going to happen. It may never happen. It may happen at 60,000 miles. It could happen at 100. It could happen at 150. Like, you're literally living on a prayer, okay? You're living on a prayer driving one of these. So for 20 grand, I think I'll save my money and we'll find something else to spend it on. Now, this is one that I would actually consider. It's a 2005 Chevy Avalanche with 120-ish thousand miles, 128,000 miles on the odometer. It doesn't look bad. Actually looks pretty good. It's got a few dings, but again, it's older, to be expected. We'll see how it runs, but I just pulled up the Black Cherry wholesale book value on this, and it's 2,500 bucks. So this is kind of what I'm looking for, not as a fuel economy car, obviously, but as something that you could probably buy and still have a little bit of money left over if you wanted to sell it. This would be great, because if you could buy it for wholesale for $2,500, it shouldn't be that hard to resell it anywhere. Even wholesale, you should be able to get your money back out of it. I mean, it's a pickup truck. This one, I believe, is two-wheel drive. I don't think this is a 4x4, but still, I don't think it would be that hard to sell this. And hell, you might even be able to get a little cheaper than $2,500. The interior really doesn't look bad. I love the old school patterns, man. I really do. A little bit of cracking on the center console there, but the door panel looks good other than a small crack right there. Is it dead? It's dead, isn't it? That'll be my luck. It'll be my luck. Yeah, it's dead, of course. Well, that's right. Okay. This is a credit acceptance company, which means this is probably a repossession. I'm gonna go ahead and scan this tag. I really prefer to purchase things, locked, hearing them run, but sometimes you have to take a chance, and that's part of what this game is all about, is risk versus reward. It's got hail damage. What the hail? Emotional damage. You guys know that guy, right? He's hilarious, man. Absolutely hilarious. I watch him on YouTube. Definitely got some hail damage, but because it's a white vehicle, it doesn't show all that well. And as long as it's a clean title, and from what I just pulled up, it looks like it is a clean title. I haven't run the Carfax on it yet, but it's gonna have the 5.3. Yeah, 5.3. It's a good engine for the most part, especially this generation. I'd take this. I do notice it says on the side, it's got a check engine light on. So I'll look up the listing when I get back, and I'll see what it says and whether it's a green light, yellow light, red light. And if I can get it for around $2,500 and it runs and drives, yeah, I'll take a shot at this one all day long. I think $2,500 for an Avalanche is a steal of a deal. Do we really need to see another GMC Yukon Denali? I don't think so, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. I film the videos and I'm getting tired of seeing GMC Yukon Denalis. So if I'm sick of it, I'm sure you guys are about sick of it yourselves. Oh, a Malibu. Please be a repossession. Please be a repossession that's damaged, right? It looks too good. Yeah, this is a nice one. No, it's not. It's got a crunch door. That will definitely affect the value. A little damage to this door too, but really not that noticeable. That door needs to be replaced. Thankfully, it's a very common color. It's just a black color. That'll be easy to find at a junkyard and replace. It's an LT. It's also missing the gas cap cover. Hold on, what did that say? Return to Hudeberg for 2 years free maintenance. Bet. Hudeberg, I'm coming. Except Hudeberg Chevrolet's out of business now. They're not there anymore. It's got bald tires on the front. It's gonna need a full set of tires. Douglas at that. Douglas tires on the front are bald. Let's see the back. Douglas as well. So Walmart tires, nothing wrong with them. I prefer like Kumos or, well, I prefer just about anything else. BF, ooh, I didn't see that either. BF Goodrich, Michelin, of course. And that one is bald too. Okay, yeah, it needs a full set of tires. It's got hail damage, and I didn't see it. Lots of heavy scratching on the roof. I don't know what's going on with this car. The hail damage looks to be on the side. It's so hard to see. This isn't just black either. I was wrong about that too. This is a heavy metallic black. You'd have to get the paint code and hope that you can find one that matches it and just swap that door over. If you swap the door, the car will be 90% good. I don't see any dings on this fender. I don't see any on the roof or the pillar either. It's very bizarre. But on this edge of the doors, I see a lot of what looks like hail dings, but then you get back here, nothing. I don't know. That's bizarre. That is really bizarre. So it's an LT, which means who knows? It could be a 1LT, 2LT, 3LT. This one's got some options though. This one looks pretty nice. I hate that they greased up the whole interior, man. Like, I hate that. The first thing I have to do when I buy something like this, I have to degrease it. I got to go through and clean all of that crap out. Nobody, I swear to God, nobody wants a car covered in grease because it makes you feel like they're hiding something. Not to mention that grease collects dirt and dust, and it just makes it so nasty. This one's rough. It's through a remarketing company, which means somebody else is selling it through another company. Maybe like a wholesale dealer is selling it through this wholesale company. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, no problem. It happens all the time. It's very normal. Very normal. No remote start. This is a 2016 with no remote start. Are you kidding me? You got a tilt and telescoping wheel, which is very nice. You got a really nice touchscreen there, and the air fresheners are doing their job. It actually smells relatively good in here. You got heated seats. This really isn't bad, guys, and I believe it's a 1.5. I don't care if this window works. It does. That's great. I'm not going to try to roll it down all the way because I don't want it to get stuck in that crease there, and that could really happen. So this... This is honestly exactly what oh, wow. Yummy. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not even kidding. You think I'm joking. I'm not. Listen, guys, I'm cheap. You know what I mean? I'm really cheap. I know that this car is in rough shape. It needs a door. It needs cleaned up. It needs paint correction. It needs tires. It's probably lacking on some service. It's a 2016, so it's a little older. It's got 116,000 miles, so it's over 100,000. That's good for me because not everybody's going to be interested in something like this with that kind of mileage on it. But I think it's actually perfect for what I'm looking for, because I'm looking for something that I can throw some miles on and just not care about. Now, that's not to say that I'm not going to take care of it. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not going to tear it up. That's not the goal. The goal is to be able to resell it and hopefully make a few dollars on it, or if I'm going to lose money, not lose too much money on it. This is something that another dealer is going to look at and they're going to be like, man, we got to put a door on it. We got to put a gas filler lid on it. We got to put tires on it. We got to do a detail. It's got 100,000 miles, probably needs oil change, trans service. I don't mind doing that stuff. I can do that myself. The detail I'll send off just because I really hate detailing. I'll send it off for detail. But as far as regular service stuff, it's a slush box transmission, guys. You could do that at home. It's just drain and fill. It's no big deal. Same with the oil, drain and fill. Coolant, drain and fill. And then you've got a serviced car. What does it need? 4 spark plugs and an air filter? That's no big deal. Mechanical-wise, there's not that much to deal with on something like this. So I'm gonna drive it. Ooh, hold on. That AC is not cold. Oh, please tell me the AC don't work, does it? Oh, man. Hold on, let's pop the hood. I mean, it could just need a charge, or it could be a blown compressor. Yeah. The cooling fan is not on. Great. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's 100 damn degrees right now. And the thought of driving this thing with no AC anywhere is not pleasant. I finally found one. You know what I mean? I finally found one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna drive it. I should drive it. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's roll these windows down. Let's roll that one down. Let's roll these two down. And I'll roll this one down. It actually goes down. No kidding. Okay. We'll roll the windows down. Let me bring this seat up to where it's sitting in a normal position. Scoot it up where I can sit in it. And we're just going to take it around the corner here. I'm not going to drive it all the way. Oh, it's hot. You can turn that off. We're parked right next to this, what is this thing? A big Chevy 2500. I'll definitely drive it just to make sure that it shifts, but I'm not taking it all the way to the track, guys. Not going to happen. It's just too hot. Too hot to be going that far with something like this. You might want to move out the way, homeboy. There you go. Ooh. What was that? What is that? What is that clunking? Oh, great. No. You hear that? What? There's something in the rear, like, that's a hard thump. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around. Dang it. Well, you can't win them all. I'm glad I drove it because I was just gonna bid on it, take a chance, but there's something in the back there. It shifts fine, and it runs fine, but there's something in that back that is just, it's making a racket, man. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. It's got to be like a strut or something. Again, probably something easy to fix. I don't want to take a risk on it. I don't. There's that Chevy. We're going to park it right back where we got it from. Roll the windows up, and we'll continue our search. I think there's a better one out there for us than this one with all of its clunking noises from the back. So this is another thing that I look for. This has been here since 6/21 to 23, and it's still here. So apparently somebody's wanting too much for it, and people just aren't willing to pay for it. So it's one of those things like, why waste your time? You know what I mean? I'm not going to waste my time. I should have looked at that from the very beginning, and we could have saved the entire test drive. Boy, I did not park that well, did I? Dang. I love the look of the Malibu. I don't know why, but I do. I really love the look of the Malibu. That one, however, is not for us. See, here's the other thing. I'm not in a rush. When you get in a rush for things, this is when you really start making mistakes. I don't need a Chevy Malibu, you know? I want one, but I don't need one. And I damn sure don't have to have one today. I mean, I've waited this long. I can wait, you know, another month or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just not that big of a deal. It's just a car, you know what I mean? Now here's one, 2015 Maserati. It's not exactly what I was looking for either, is it? I walked past this last week and I didn't bother looking at 59,000 miles. This is a Ghibli SQ4. Yep. Carbon fiber wing on the back. Maybe, it might be real, may not be real, I don't know. Interior, pretty nice. Pretty nice. No, don't do it, Randy. You don't need it. You don't need it. We're on a mission for something else, and I get sidetracked by the shiny things, you know what I mean? Ooh. Boy, look at this one. Hold on. I found an Impala, guys. 2019 with 84,000 miles, repossession. And what's better than that? It's got bald tires. But what's better than that? It's been in an accident. The bumper's hanging off of it. This is really going to hurt the value. And I don't think it's that serious. I think it just needs a bumper cover. Oh. I spoke too soon. It's got one good tire. One good tire. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the interior. You got people screaming and arguing over there. So, oh, yeah, wow. Smells like weed. Go figure. Wow, very strong, very strong. You're gonna find that a lot on these repossessions too, guys. This has been here since April 11th of 2023. So, yet again, that just tells you that even though it's a repo, they just refuse to let it go. They are not gonna let it go for what the consumers, the wholesale people here, the dealers, retail and wholesale people here consider fair. They just refuse to do it. And I see that a lot. You'll see a lot of vehicles out here that are repeat customers. They're here week after week after week because people just won't let them go. You know, the finance company seems to think that they can get X amount of dollars for them, and the dealers out here are saying, no, we're not gonna pay that. So yeah, they can sit here for months. I've seen cars sit at some of the yards for years, and they just get left there and forgotten about. So here's one, a 2015 Dodge Dart. Yeah, I know, it's a repo. The body is scratched to hell and back, never mind. It's the Arrow, that's my favorite. Oh. Yeah, man, like I said, this is what you find all the time on these repos, man. And this is why I don't care for the repo cars, because you could tell that they were just beat the hell out of. Like, people just don't care about them. I swear to you, a lot of these repos look like people they bought them knowing they weren't going to pay for them, and then just rode them hard and put them away wet. You know, like just dogged them. Look at this. Look at this. This is a 2019. It's only got 68,000 miles on it. Look at the front end. That thing's been run into stuff. But that's the wheels, curb rashed. And then the door, look at it. Someone completely sideswiped both of these doors. You see that? Dented, the paint's missing, riddled in hail. It's frustrating. Going through repossessed cars is a real pain. You end up with so much junk. You know, so much. Like, you got silicon. Someone was using silicon to hold the bumper on. Something raked across the whole side here. The windshield's crunched. This door's got a big old dent in it. It's a Toyota, man. These are good cars. Unfortunately, the resale on that one is just, that's messed up, man. Here's another one. Chrysler Capital, 2015, Suburban, Tahoe, whatever. Tons of hail damage. Lots of hail damage. And this door doesn't close anymore because somebody ran into something, probably with the door open, would be my guess. Oh, wow. Yep. The door went backwards. That's what happened. Somebody hit something with the door. The door was open, and this could have very well happened during a repo as well. Very well could have happened during a repo. So that door is just, yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's car after car after car. And when you come out here and you're serious about looking for something and you really want to find like a diamond in the rough in the repo auction, good luck, man. You're going to spend a lot of time out here going through each one of these cars trying to find one that's actually decent. Like this. This looks good. 2016 Santander Consumer, 91,000 miles, so under 100,000 miles. This one is for sale 8.3 and it got here 7.5. So this one's been here a month and it's still here. It just, yet again, it's telling you that whatever they're asking for this is more than people are willing to pay. And people are only willing to pay X amount of dollars in a certain market. Every market is different. Car values fluctuate from one city to the next, let alone across different state lines. All right, so Santander, I don't know where they're operated out of. They could be in New York, right? And they're looking at New York prices and go, well, this car should be worth this much money. Well, yeah, maybe in New York it would be, or maybe in California it would be, but in Oklahoma, it's not. If you want that kind of money, take it to New York, take it to California. Whatever market would be better suited for selling this might actually be worth the transportation cost to move it. Somebody tinted the windows themselves. That looks horrible. Yeah, look, there's crap in the headlights. This is rough. This is really rough. And whoever tinted these windows, oh, and it's locked. Great. Mustang GT. Yep, it's got a white hood. Why? Because it's been wrecked. Look at the overlap here, and it's bent in here. Yep. It's just one car after another, after another. And I'm looking for something very specific, which makes it even harder. I'm trying to find a Malibu. If I find a nice little 6-cylinder Cadillac, I would consider that too. I'll definitely consider a Cadillac, but I'm really wanting to put the Malibu and the Impala side by side. It's really for video content and comparison purposes. What it's like, you know, the difference between a Malibu and an Impala. Well, I need a Malibu, so I'm looking for one and having a hard time finding it. Now this, no. See, bright and shiny, bright and shiny. I know what I should be buying, but that's not what I'm looking for, is it? 2017, 106,000 miles. Oh, it comes with the subs in it? No kidding. I think they fell over. Nope. Oh man, that's the way they go, and the seats can fold down right on top of it. Oh yes, okay. All right, how much is this? How much is this? Let me pull up my Black Book Cherry just to get an idea. It's banged up pretty good, you know, so that's gonna affect what people are willing to pay for it. This has been here since 7.4, so again, almost a month, which is a little concerning that it sat here so long. This door has got a pretty nice crease in it. And it's sitting so close to this Cadillac. This is the opposite of what I'm looking for, and I can't help it. Let's start it. That sounds good. A little bit of Gorilla Tape. That's always nice, right? Gorilla Tape for the win there. I'm surprised it doesn't have an exhaust on it. Factory exhaust, sounds good. Runs great. Love the wheels. Those are nice looking wheels with nice meaty tires. Love the fender flares. Z71 package. I'm really surprised it doesn't have leather and everything in it either. This is a nice truck. Let me pull up my app real quick. Let me see what this is worth. So this is really not bad. This is $23,000. It's a lot of truck for that kind of money. I mean, I know it's only a half ton, but man, this is a lot of truck for the money. 23 grand is a good deal, and it's going to probably be less than that because it is kind of banged up a little bit, but you can expect somewhere around 23 grand. I mean, you're talking 4x4. I can already feel the AC is blasting ice cold. The gauges are looking good. I just don't really want to spend $23,000 on a pickup truck. I've already got a truck. Trailer brake is built in. This is great. I paid over $50,000 for my 2021 Ram 3500. And it's a nice truck. It's a Bighorn, which is a base model, but it is 4-wheel drive, and it is a very nice Cummins truck. But it was also just a hair over $50,000. This truck, it's a half ton. It's not going to pull nearly as good as a Cummins will, but this truck get the job done for half the damn price. The thing is though, I already bought the Ram. I don't really need another truck. Well, we're approaching the end, and although this would be perfect, I'd drive the hell out of this 2021 Nissan Versa. I love the color. I do. That's a sharp looking color, man. The problem is this is going to be more than I want to spend. It's low miles. It's still relatively new. And it is a small car. It's a really small car. I don't mind cars, but I do prefer them be just a hair bigger, you know? I think the problem that I have is I want things that are unrealistic. Like I want a big car, and I want it to have a powerful engine, even if it's just a V6, that's fine. A powerful engine. Oh, it could be a 4-cylinder. Just give me 300-ish horsepower, right? But I also want to get 40 miles a gallon. Completely unrealistic. It's unreasonable. And I know this, but that's what I want. So we're coming up on the end. I don't see anything else. There's a Hyundai over there. I'm not really interested in another Hyundai. We got a Jeep. No. Another Jeep. No. A police car. Yes. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that police car is for sale, but it has no tags on it. You guys see it over there? Yeah, I don't think I need a police car, guys. Not another one anyway, especially one that has lights. I did that once, and yeah, I had a lot of police show up at my doorstep, and they had some things to say, including, you know, you could be arrested and go to jail. So I think that's a wrap. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. New schedule temporarily. I have to put this in every video because people are really confused. Some people are upset and some people are not. Some people are loving it. But I'm doing a new upload schedule, 2 videos a day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday and Sunday are going to be car reveals, meaning new cars that I purchased, bringing them to the channel, introducing you guys to them, and finding out if I bought a lemon or if I got a good car. And it could also be working on cars, fixing up the cars that we already have, getting them ready to go up for sale. Monday will be a 1 video day for walking around because, let's face it, making 2 videos 4 days a week and then a video a day for the next 3, guys, that's it's a lot of content. That's a lot of content. It takes a lot of my time. I'm putting everything I got into this channel right now. It's sweat equity on top of financial equity, monetary equity. I'm dumping it all into the channel, and we're going to see what happens. And either way it goes, I'm enjoying doing it. I love doing what I do. I have a great time, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey with me. If you do, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop those comments down below. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.